Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your end of March, April reading slash movie channeling. That's kind of my thing. I'm kind of a movie geek, and I love doing channelings of things. Tell you what I get, and I just love using movies to explain things metaphorically. So what I got for you guys is the movie Twister, and I'm also getting this very, very heavy tower vibe. I don't know why. When I got a Twister in my head. As soon as I heard Twister, it's one of my favorite movies actually. I thought of the tower card, just destruction. Bill and Joe are both tornado chasers. They do that for a living. They were partners at one time. And in the movie, they were in the midst of a divorce. And in the song I got off it's from the soundtrack. It's called Love Affair. That's a really good soundtrack too, guys. Like, you ever just love a movie soundtrack so much? Yeah. And the lyrics go, the ones that caught my eye the most were, skies without stars. All the nights without you, I watched the world from a room without a view. For you left me with few memories. I could close my eyes and cling onto a fading photograph. Now I found what we lost. This is another part of the song because I love the song. Now I found what we lost. Time was all it cost. It cost time, it cost losing something. Tower card. Sorry, there's a bunch of sage over there. Crumbs. Ignore that. But yeah. Something was lost over time. And as we know, if you've ever seen Twister, Joe and him were in the midst of a divorce. But they weren't getting divorced because they actually wanted to get divorced. There was something beneath the surface that wasn't being addressed. Kind of like the tower reversed, you know? There's more there, but... And in the end, Bill eventually broke down to Joe, saying, just look at what you have right in front of you. Someone feels neglected here, Scorpio. Either you or the other person. Someone did not want this to end. This is sort of the explanation, then I'll get into the cards fully. Someone did not want this to end, and it's keeping them up at night. Overall energy is, yeah, my Harry Potter wand. Hee. Not Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Nightmares, sleepless nights. I just keep getting that tower energy, the tornado. Kind of like in the movie. I feel like the tornado just symbolizes destruction, foundations falling apart. This relationship fell apart for a minute. It was kind of cute actually. It was like, it kind of reminds me of like sexual tension. They didn't want that. It was just things weren't being addressed. Joe, she lost her father at a young age to a tornado, and that's half the reason she became so invested with chasing tornadoes. Just became her thing, you know? She was stuck in the past. It's like, get the tornado before it gets me. Avoid the tornado before it gets me, you know? Go after it before it tears me down, before the tower tears us down, you know? And what I get off of just skies without stars. The stars light up the sky. Someone lost you, Scorpio. And it's really funny how I got the Nine of Swords as overall energy. It's like having a sky with no stars. Everything's just gone. It feels like a missing piece of the puzzle. It's like deception here. I see it's like, that resembles, especially in the movie, him and Joe were sort of deceiving each other. They knew what was bothering them, what needed to be addressed, which was soon revealed at the end. Get into most of it later, but yeah, they took some time apart. They walked away from each other for a minute there. And Bill also got into, like, I call it a rebound relationship because he obviously wasn't really emotionally invested. I remember this one part in the car, it was actually really funny. They were arguing in like a playful, teasing way. Kind of reminds me of Ron and Hermione and Harry Potter. He was like, what's her name? And he's like, I know her name, and it took him a minute to remember her name. You know how some people just get into rebound relationships, but they don't want to admit. They go out of their way to make it seem like they're happy. Like, oh, I'm getting married. Because he was going to get remarried. He's like, signed the divorce papers. But ultimately, in the end, she ended up walking away because she overheard his little breakdown when he was talking to Joe at the end, telling her how obsessed she is with tornadoes. A lot of it came out. A lot of heartbreak and just, yeah, his emotions just came out. So I feel like someone acts like they're happy without you, Scorpio, but overall energy, this is sort of what's hidden. It's usually what I see at the bottom of the deck. This is how they really are at night. Putting on a happy face, but then at night in secret, they probably even have another new person. It's like a rebound, but they're not really actually invested. Yeah, they think about this a lot. And I'm really drawn to the lyric in the love affair and the soundtrack. It's like, now I found what we lost, time was all it cost. Now I understand. It took losing you, which I think was the tower moment, kind of resembles the tornado in the movie. It took losing this and just this big emotional response at the end. Like a confession, really. The root of why this ended. Because they didn't actually want a divorce. I don't think you guys actually wanted this. I think it was just pride, like who can care less kind of thing. I got this before in a different reading, but I don't think it was for Scorpio. But it's like, it took them losing you. Like, you guys still love one another. Seriously, Scorpio. There's a lot of water, there's all elements here. But overall energy, there's just 9 of Swords. A lot of thoughts, a lot of sleepless nights. Someone spends a lot of time thinking about you, even though it may not seem like it. There's a pause here. I see that the deceit here wasn't cheating or anything like that. No sneaking around. It's more like putting on a facade. There's things left unsaid. Things left unsaid because you guys walked away. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Pretending. It's like on the outside, they look like they're the 9 of Pentacles, but they're really this. This is what's hidden, and then this is the facade they show to the general public. So this is how they act like they're building an empire with their new person, but they're not actually really fulfilled. It's not emotionally fulfilling, they're actually in pain. Then here we have the Emperor and 4 of Swords, which is Emperor is Aries. We're in Aries season, so I see this as time out, lots of reflection, deep contemplation. I feel like a lot of people, they spend a lot of time sleeping, or you haunt them a bit when they're sleeping. And then right underneath that we have the Hermit going within. They're probably in isolation, or they feel alone without you. Sorry, Scorpio, I got interrupted, so just excuse that. So we were on to this, which I see this as like the ball is in their court. They're contemplating right now, because I know they're not happy in this situation. This is a facade. Act like they're the 9 of Pentacles. Act like they're building with someone as if this is what they want. 3 of Pentacles. So that's building, collaboration. Acting like it's all working out. But at the bottom of all that, heartbreak, lots of emotions. I think it's like really bumpy. Like, remember how he eventually just exploded on, well, not really exploded. He eventually vented. They both got their points across. It's not really a divorce they want. It's not really a breakup they want. They just want to be heard. They don't feel like they mattered. Like, he felt neglected by her because all she cared about was chasing tornadoes instead of him. She was stuck in the past. Like, stop living in the past, that's what he said. Stop living in the past and look at what's right in front of you. Either you felt neglected by this person, or they felt neglected there was an emotional need there that wasn't being met. Skies without stars, all the nights without you. I watched the world from a room without a view. For you left me with few memories. It's like all they can hold on is the memories, guys. It's really killing them. I swear. I feel like that's all they think about. Like they latch onto those memories. They think quite a lot because it's all they have left, and I feel like it haunts them. But it also makes them a little. It makes them want to make a choice. They know the ball's in their court. They have the power here. Get out of your ego, whatever this is. It's pride. Get off your high. I just got high horse. I could close my eyes and cling onto fading photographs. Fading photographs. It's like someone looks at your pictures at night. It's like they look at them and just cry, Scorpio. It's like all I have are fading photographs. And when I say fading, it means it's like they feel like they're losing touch of you. It's like, will I even remember her? It's like it's been maybe that just symbolizes it's been a while. And I just see the tornado. I just keep thinking of the tornado. It's like a huge tower moment. Like, I need you here now. This foundation just crumbled to the ground because both parties have things to say. There's a reason behind this. You guys don't actually want to break up, but it's a matter of just getting your point across, which I see this too. It reminds me of how he broke down to her and it's like, look at what's right in front of you, damn. He eventually came out with it and they stopped the whole little, that game. Acting like they're all happy, teasing one another. And then the real stuff came out. Like, I am in pain. Like, I don't actually want this divorce. I don't even want... The lady he was with was technically just a rebound. He couldn't even remember her goddamn name. There's pain hidden. He acted like he was happy. He was gonna get divorced from her. Get in a new relationship, sort of trying to prove a point, but ultimately, they didn't want that. It's a time out here. Scorpios. It's like someone's looking at your photos, someone misses you, someone acts like they're okay, but they're really not. They're deceiving themselves, they're deceiving you. They know the ball is in their court, but it's like they choose to just be. It's like they're sleeping on this. I just got sleeping on it. You know, people say they're sleeping on it, like I'll make the choice in the morning or something. Someone very well could be coming close to a breakthrough or a choice. Like, I'm gonna finally do this because I can't take it. Because I know as the days go by, I see that too, is like the photographs fading, the memories are fading, and eventually they'll move on. Wow, now I found what we lost. Time was all it cost. Yeah, it took time. I feel like at first they tried, this is them at first. All 9 of Pentacles, I'm independent, I'm single, I don't need you. But then as time went on, it's like, damn. Tower moment after tower moment. Tornado came in and just got knocked them down. Well, I just got Knock You Down by, isn't that by Carrie Hilson? Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Yeah, sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just getting back up, but then it knocks you down. That's how they felt. To whom, however this resonates, to whoever, that was so weird. Whoever felt neglected, like there's an emotional need here. And then someone just sort of started lashing out. There's a confession, or there is going to be confession, like just I just see like an emotional outburst. It's like someone's also been in isolation. It's underneath that. Yeah, conflict within communication. Someone walked away. But is that what you guys want? I don't think so. It's like life is too short to do stuff like this. You guys know what sorry, let's keep shaking that. You guys know what you both want here. And even the quote's love affair, that's the song. I don't even see that it's not an actual affair. It's like, I just see that it's like a love game. So much going on. Damn, Scorpio. Oh yeah, we're at 6 minutes. That scared me for a second. I forgot I have to add the second part because I got interrupted. Yeah, this is also a public eye card. Someone acts like they're okay. It's like they want to see you doing well. But as time went on, they didn't even care about that anymore. Like they just want you. They think about you at night. All they have left are memories, like photographs of the good times. And they're scared that's all they'll have at one point. They're scared that even that won't be enough. Because they haven't, I don't really think they've seen you in person or physically in months or maybe even years. Or this just represents a while you guys have been apart, in isolation, single, single, by himself. They think about you when they're sleeping, probably in their dreams. I watch the world from a room without a view. I watch the world from a room without a view. I see it. Oh, it just reminded me immediately of the Hermit card. I'm getting this as like 2 overall energies. It's like they're watching the world. They're looking for that light that was lost. They're trying to find it in other people. They act like they're happy with this new rebound. I really think it's a rebound. So, it's kind of common if you, with exes and breakups, trying to find that, but it's like they're still looking for it and nothing. It's giving I just got headaches. It's like 2, I keep getting that memory thing. It's hard to hold on to the memories. It's hard to remember. They're scared they're not gonna have enough. Something about like enough memories. It's slowly fading. There's not enough of them anymore. It's like they don't want it to become just a memory. This is so deep. Damn, Scorpio. This is either you or the person you're dealing with. Or cross-watcher, however it resonates, but... Dang. Skies without stars. The nights are like skies without stars. No light. Yeah, it's like they're looking for something. Looking for that light again, but they can't find it. It's like a sky without stars. No light in the sky. Just that you lit up the sky. You were like a star. I was about to say the star card. I'm getting star vibes. This person looks up to you, kind of like how people look up to stars, you know? And I also think that represents kind of like the tornado symbolism. The stars are far, you know? You can look, but you can't touch. It's like they can look at you right now, but they can't actually touch you. It's like I feel like they want to, like they're yearning for you. They can look, but I feel like that just resembles the photographs and the memories. And maybe even the dreams. Dang. But they also just view you as a star. The star card, I always see that as like life path 6, like the humanitarian vibes. Just someone people look up to. I feel like you also give them hope. When they look at your pictures, they get hope again. This also resembles anxiety, so I think when they look for that again. But as time goes on, it's like they're sick of holding on to memories, they just want the real thing again. Just a lot of yearning. This tornado came in and just knocked them down. Tower moment, and it took you being away to realize it. I'm not actually happy, so why am I pretending I am? Catch my drift. Dang. Okay, Scorpio. I don't know how long we've been doing this. It's another 10 minutes. I'm gonna end this with Angel Answers Oracle. And then I guess we're gonna call it the end of it. Okay, here's your Scorpio. Regarding this relationship, like what are we gonna do here? Just gonna take it off the top. Perfect timing. Communicate clearly. Oh my god. Perfect timing. Communicate clearly. I think someone's gonna communicate. See? Kind of like how in Twister he finally just sort of lost it a bit and just then you understand what he felt the whole time because he didn't really express it. He felt neglected, like she was focused on the past instead of what was right in front of her. Perfect timing, something's gonna come, either a confession, like I'm miserable without you, or just you guys are gonna talk it out instead of just acting like everything's okay, because you guys don't actually want to be apart. Doesn't want to be apart from a star. It's like a sky without light. The light is gone and they're trying to find it, but they don't want to hold on to memories. They want the real thing again. Constantly thinking about you. Communicate clearly. They want to communicate clearly. That's what this needs. And then right after that we have, remember I got the 5 of Swords? Conflict within communication. Someone walked away. But that's not, someone's being deceptive or deceiving themselves because that's not what they actually want. I feel like this will happen in perfect timing. Look, it's like it's a matter of, it's like an hourglass. It's only a matter of time before this person just comes out with it. It's like they can't bear the distance. You guys don't actually want a divorce, or you guys don't actually want to break up. I feel like distance is also a problem too, and time. They realize with time that they can't do this. I think they're, which makes it even juicier, is I think they're actually with a rebound or someone just to pass time. Maybe they saw qualities in this person that reminded them of you. They're just filling a void. But yeah, that could be it too. They're holding on to a void. They want the real thing again. They are miserable behind closed doors. They are not the 9 of Pentacles, they are this. That's what's hidden. I always see the bottom of the deck as what's hidden, sort of subconscious. But in perfect timing, I think you guys are going to talk about it. Come together again. I feel like the truth of the matter, what's below the surface, is going to come out. And you guys are going to realize divorce, breakup, isn't actually what you wanted. Maybe this time away, which was, I think, was the Tower moment, just sort of knocked you down or this person down and made them realize that they missed you. All they have left are photographs, which I think they're looking at a lot. It's like that's all they have because, like a star, you can look at it but you can't touch it. They're yearning for your presence. They feel lonely even within new company. That void isn't working. I mean, why would it? Okay, Scorpio, that's the end of your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you figure this out and talk it out. Whatever this is. That was your movie channeling for April, end of March. The movie Twister. Reminds me a lot. It's really funny how it all came together. All the symbolism, the Tower card, which I saw as the tornado throughout the movie. Kind of resembles, it's like the destruction. The old one falling to the ground. You guys learned something about the situation. Things are being revealed emotionally. And then it has the chance to resurrect again. Because you guys are finally talking it out instead of acting like you're happy without each other. Because you're really not. Okay, Scorpio. Bye.